Hey everyone! So, you might have heard some stuff about Spain banning tourists. Don't worry, it's not true. Spain isn't banning anyone. They're just making some new rules to make tourism better for everyone. One big change is they're pausing new short-term rentals like Airbnbs for 3 years in some places like Malaga. Why? Because they want to make sure there are enough affordable homes for the people who live there. They're also making sure all the tourist apartments follow the rules. If an apartment doesn't have its own entrance, separate from other homes, they might lose their license. These changes aren't to stop tourism, but to make sure it's good for everyone in the long run. Spain knows tourism is important for their economy, but they also want to take care of their people and their special culture. These new rules are all about finding a good balance. They want to make sure tourism helps everyone, not just a few. So why these new rules? 2 big reasons: housing and too many tourists. In popular spots, all the short-term rentals make it hard for locals to find affordable places to live. When more homes become tourist spots, there are fewer homes for regular people, and rent goes up. This can force locals to move out. The second reason is over-tourism. That's when there are so many tourists that it becomes a problem. It can strain things like roads and water, hurt the environment, and make life harder for the people who live there. Spain had tons of tourists recently, so they're trying to fix these problems. They want a good balance between making money from tourism and keeping residents happy. By limiting short-term rentals, they hope to make housing easier to find and make sure locals can still afford to live in their own cities. They also want to protect Spain's beautiful nature, cool history, and the special feel of different places. Lots of other places are doing similar things. It's all about making tourism better for everyone. Okay, so how will these new rules affect your trip to Spain? The biggest change will probably be finding a place to stay. Hotels and resorts are still there, but finding a short-term rental might be tougher, especially in busy tourist areas. So, plan ahead. Book early and maybe think about other options like guest houses, hostels, or camping. Another thing is, you'll have to give more information when you book a place to stay or rent a car, like your passport details, home address, and payment info. This is to help keep everyone safe and to understand where tourists are coming from. These changes might mean you have to plan a little more, but they won't stop you from having an amazing time in Spain. There's still so much to see and do. Don't worry, you can still have a great trip. But what do the locals think about these new rules? Many residents in popular tourist spots have mixed feelings. On one hand, tourism brings in money and creates jobs, which is great for the local economy. On the other hand, it can also mean crowded streets, higher living costs, and even changes to their way of life. Some locals are happy about the new restrictions because they hope it will make their neighborhoods quieter and more livable. Others worry that fewer tourists might mean less income for their businesses. It's a delicate balance between welcoming visitors and preserving the local culture and lifestyle. So when you visit, remember to be respectful and mindful of the people who call these beautiful places home. A little kindness and consideration can go a long way in making sure everyone benefits from tourism. Spain isn't the only place doing this. Lots of places around the world are dealing with too many tourists and are making changes to make tourism better. Some places are limiting how many people can visit certain spots. Others are making rules about short-term rentals. It's all about finding a good balance. Italy, for example, makes you pay to enter places like Venice and Cinque Terre to control the crowds and protect the environment. Greece is limiting big cruise ships at some islands for the same reason. Thailand even closed a famous beach for a while to let it recover from too many tourists. Japan is trying to get tourists to visit less-known places. All these examples show that people are thinking differently about tourism. It's not just about making money anymore. It's about taking care of places and people. Spain's new rules are part of this big change. It's all about making tourism good for everyone, now and in the future. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more travel updates and tips. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Safe travels.